Welcome to Network Nuts YouTube channel, and my name is Alok Srivastava. I'm going to explain you a very important thing while configuring HPA, horizontal pod autoscaler, in a Kubernetes application. You are aware of the HPA, what the HPA does. So HPA will automatically increase the number of pods based on the metrics. So as the timeline here, let's suppose that this is your timeline. You have a timeline here. This is your time. Say I put it in intervals: 0 second, 5 seconds, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, let's say 40 also, right? So in my HPA, I had configured that I need minimum 3 pods and maximum 10 pods. So when the load increase, how the pods will be added, we call it scale out, and how the pods will be removed when the load has reduced. This can be controlled using the behavior. So we have two behaviors. One is the scale up behavior and another is the scale down behavior. So if the load increase, we don't want there might be a fluctuation in the load. Let's suppose I had defined my metric as 10% CPU load. So if the load goes beyond 10%, what to do? So it is quite possible that the load has increased and there is simply a fluctuation. Consider this scale up policy. In the scale up policy, I have a parameter configured as stabilization window, 30 seconds. This time is in seconds. So if the load increase, it goes beyond 10%. Let's say this is the 10% thing, right? 10%. This is your 10% value. This is your 10%. Right? CPU goes beyond 10%. So the moment the load goes up, might be it will instantly come down. So am I supposed to create the pods here for fluctuations? I don't think so. It's unnecessarily going to destabilize the application. Suddenly the pods are added up. The moment the pod are getting started up, it will be removed because the load has reduced. So we can use a stabilization window that if the load goes up, it should be a trend, not a spike. It should be here for at least 30 seconds. Got it? For 30 seconds. If the load is there for 30 seconds, then we will consider scaling up the pods. This is the scale up policy. So from 3 pods, I will be adding the pods gradually. 1 pod will be added per 10 seconds, right? So here I have got 3 pods, let's say. The moment the load is there, stabilized load is there for 30 seconds, it is going to create 1 more pod, right? 4 pods now. Every 10 seconds, it is going to add 1 more pod. Every 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds, if the load stays there, it is going to keep on adding 1 pod after every 10 seconds. So we have a very linear growth. The application is moving in a very linear manner if the load is constantly going up, right? Like this. So this you can control. Similarly, when the load has reduced, now there is no load. Load has came down here. So what to do? Shall I move from 10 pods? Let's suppose I have added all the 10 pods here. So shall I move from 10 pods instantly to 3 pods? Shall I go from here to here direct? Again, I don't think so. There will be connections. So for scale in policies or scale down, we can configure it. That how I want the pod to be removed. In this case, again, I am expecting it to be a trend. Means load is reduced, but then it should not come up again, right? It should not come up again. I don't want that. I want that the load should be a trend. Means if it is reduced, it should be staying there. If the load has reduced here, it should be staying there for 30 seconds. Here, this value. If it stays there for 30 seconds, right, then it is As per my policy, every 20 seconds, I'm going to remove one pod, right? So 20 seconds, one pod got removed, another 20 second, one pod got removed, another 20 second, one pod got removed. There is a gap of 20 seconds each. So that there will be a gradual removal of pods, not sudden. It is not at all recommended to come from 10 pods directly to 3 pods. So you must configure the behavior while configuring the HPAs, and especially the scale up and the scale down policies. This is important. Let's see it in practice, how it is working. So I remove all this. Now, very simple stuff. I'm going to just run this application. So I apply this kubectl apply -f my application. It has created a deployment, kubectl get deployment, a deployment got created, pods got created, and a service got created obviously, and a HPA got created, right? The IP of the service is this. I copy this, I go to another tab. I'm going to put a while loop here to simulate the load. Now, as you know, HPA doesn't monitor the load constantly. It monitors it at a frequency, at an intermittent frequency, that is 15 seconds. So currently there is no load, and I've got 3 pods. Now I press enter here. It's a while loop running, so it will add some load on my application. Let's check it out. It will come up soon, and currently still I have got 3 pods. Kubectl get pods -o wide. 3 pods are here because the load is still below 10%. 10% is my threshold, the trigger. Still going up, will take some time. 0, no problem. So pods will be 3. It will add up soon. 16%. Now it has gone above my trigger. Now see here, check it out. 30 seconds wait. It's not going to add the pod instantly. 30 seconds wait, stabilization window. After 30 seconds, it is going to add 1 pod. See, 1 pod got created approximately after 30 seconds. See, 1 pod got created right after 30 seconds. Now again, if the load keeps on going, it's going to add again 1 more pod, right? So 1 pod at a time, it's going to add, gradually increasing it. As per my code, my period is 10 seconds. So after every 10 seconds, it is going to add 1 more pod. So this is doing it. We can see the difference here. The difference is approximately 10 seconds. See, 21, approximately 36, right? Then again check it. And again after 10 seconds, if the load stays there, it is going to add 1 more pod. So I have controlled how I want my pods to grow, scale out. Then I'm going to reduce it. Wait for it. It depends on the load. That curl command is generating some load, but not that much. Now what I do, I stop the load. But as soon as I stop the load, how it will work? Is it going to come back from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pods to 3 pods instantly? No. It is going to wait for the stabilization window 30 seconds. Is the load actually came down? Let's see it for 30 seconds. Then it is going to delete 1 pod after every 20 seconds. Got it? So let's check it out. This I'm pressing Ctrl C here. Load stopped. It is not going to remove all the 3 pods instantly. See, it's not removing anything. Waiting for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it is going to delete only 1 pod. Normally, as per the policy, Kubernetes is going to delete the latest pod first. The pod which is created latest will be removed first. The logic is the new pod will be serving less request. So no pod is removed till now. No pod, 30 seconds wait, and then it is going to delete 1 pod. So currently I have got 6 pods here. Let's see it. See, one pod got deleted. 5 pods now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one has gone? 146 gone. Completed. Now again it waits for 20 seconds, right? As per my period second is 20 seconds. So next pod will be deleted after 20 seconds. Newly created pods will be deleted first. So we need to keep on monitoring it. We need to understand this. See, another one got deleted after the 20-second time, right? 4 pods now. Now after 20 seconds, it is going to delete the 4th pod. Let's see it. 3 pods is the minimum. So it's not going to go below 3 pods. Let's check it out. So these are very important things to understand, that how can you control. See, it's gone, because this was created at 3 minutes 16 seconds ago, while these pods are running since 24 minutes. 3 pods will stay there. These are the pods from where we started: 142, 143 and 71. If I scroll up, let me check. 142, 143 and 71. Here 142, 143 and 71. See, these are the original pods. These pods will stay. The newly created pods will be removed. And how? As per your scale down policies. I hope you understand this. Do not forget to configure the scale up policies and scale down policies while you are deploying your applications in the production, and try to be as linear as you can. I hope you understand this. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.